everyone, it's the Tides Changing here, and welcome to part 6 of Let's Play The Sims 4 Season 2. We're done with all the introductory parts, so we're back with the first household, and Olivia is currently watching Jax of Phoenix because she agreed to watch the two for the evening so that Judith and Kyle could go out on a romantic dinner date, or, well, they're kind of ruining it with the Franks and Beans here, so stop eating that. But anyway, they're gonna go out on a romantic dinner date since they haven't really gotten a lot of time alone together lately because they're just so busy with work and watching over their kids and all of that. So yeah, Olivia's agreed to help them out a little bit and keep an eye on their kids for them. Also, now that we're done with the first 5 parts, which are just introducing all the households, I wanted to spend 2 parts with each of them, just so we can get a little bit more into what's going on in their lives. In the past, I did spend 3 parts with each household, but there's 5 now instead of 4, so it would just take too long to get through everything if I spent 3 parts with them at a time. But anyway, I'm gonna get on with the date now, so, actually, no, let's have him just, let's have her come out here and ask him out on a date, and we'll do it that way. So, let's see, romance, let's date. And I'll just have them go out to a restaurant. And I know I'm probably doing the restaurant date thing to death because I just keep having Sims go out to restaurants, but I think it's realistic because most dates end up being at restaurants anyway. Plus, I'm still having fun with it. So where we're going to have them go is to this place in Newcrest. It was originally a bakery when I first added it in. But I did convert it to a restaurant because I figured that'd be a lot more useful than keeping it a bakery. Okay, so we just got here and hopefully this is a nice, lovely dinner. So we'll just go ahead and request a table. It looks like everything's working fine. I was kind of worried that maybe I did something wrong and it wasn't going to work fine after converting it, but it looks like everything's good. Oh, that's cool. There's Brian getting dinner with, I guess, his new friend? I guess he's friends with that guy. That's interesting. And I think she was his wife. Yeah, she's this guy's wife. Why are they sitting at separate tables with other people? I don't know, that's weird. Oh, there's CJ! Nice, is he here with Skyla? Oh, and there's Malcolm. Ah, great. I'm not sure if I should ever talk to him or not, because I don't know, she doesn't really want her father in her life anymore. Like, she just realized he's not a good person, just not a good person to have around in her life. So I could see her just, if she doesn't notice that he's here, I could see her just ignoring him unless he comes up to her and then maybe brushing him off if that happens. But yeah, she's just kind of, oh wait, why is, okay, he's getting dinner with CJ. That's interesting. That's really surprising. I didn't know these two were buddies. I mean, they do have being an ex of Meredith in common, so I don't know if that's... I don't know if there's something going on with that. But I think a few of you brought up in the comments of the last part that maybe Malcolm's trying to get on everyone's good side just to worm his way back into Judith and Meredith's life, like to prove that he's a good guy now and all of that stuff. But I'm not so sure about that. I mean, if he is doing something like that, I don't... You know, I think there's probably bad intentions underneath. But it's just weird seeing him pop up and interacting with other Sims in the Let's Play. And maybe he somehow knew that Meredith was going to be coming here, so he was just kind of trying to do a whole, hey, look, I bumped into you kind of a thing. Oh, great, looks like CJ's coming over, so then obviously she knows that Malcolm's coming over, and looks like he's wormed his way into their conversation, so I'm going to have her... We're gonna have her tell him to go away, just say, look, I don't want you here, whatever you're doing, I just don't want you in my life, please don't follow me around anywhere. This isn't really the kind of place that Malcolm would usually go to, so she's just thinking that he's probably there just to get her attention, so she's just telling him to leave. Because he usually hangs out at dive bars, not cutesy diners like this. So not sure if he's gonna actually leave her alone now. But we're gonna have these two just ignore him and get on with ordering their food, and you know, she's made it clear that she wants nothing to do with Malcolm. So what shall we get? Let's get some... We get some water for these two. I always get water, but that's just because that's what I do personally, so it's just... I don't know, with The Sims, I just always have them get water. Appetizer? No, I'm just gonna skip to the main course, so I think this is just the regular old diner menu. Yeah, that's what I picked for this place. Let's have them get some nicer food, so we'll get salmon for her. And for him, I guess we'll get some steak. Alright, that should be good for their order. And hopefully things are nice and peaceful from here. What are you doing that evil laugh for? What are you cooking up in your mind? I don't know, I feel like he's just coming up with some bad plan. Although, I do want to see what he ordered. So we got a baked potato. Okay, interesting. Well, not really that interesting. Baked potatoes are pretty boring. Sour punch, okay. Franks of beans for him, and a fizzy fruity drink. And are you just... What are you doing with that? Okay, I guess he doesn't want to eat with Malcolm anymore. Okay, never mind. Looks like he's coming back. Or is he grabbing his drink then going away? Yeah, not really sure what's going on at that table. Okay, now that Malcolm stuff's out of the way, I'm gonna just focus on these two and their lovely date. Okay, good. You're blocking out Malcolm. Oh. Okay, I don't know why that keeps showing up. So, let's have them... What does she want to do? Flirt? Tell a dirty joke. Okay, so we'll have her tell a dirty joke to Kyle. And what does he want to do? Okay, level Christmas skill. Not going to be able to do that as easily as just doing an interaction. Wait, what are you... Malcolm! What are you doing? Oh good, he's leaving. Yay! He got the hint. So I'm sure she's pretty relieved that Malcolm left and is hoping that she doesn't see him again anytime soon. Oh right, they were on a date, so we have these things. I completely forgot about that. I got really distracted by Malcolm being there. Okay, so brighten his day. Ask about day, and then we could have him do some stuff, so let's have you... Can we talk about the meal yet? I think we might be able to do that now that it's out. Okay, we'll talk about the best bay. I'm not sure if Judith's gonna find that very interesting, but it's a passion that he has, so something that he likes to talk about. Okay, can we... Okay, I guess we can't talk about the meal yet. Maybe once we... Yeah, I think we perhaps have to be eating it first, although do you have to pee? Okay, we'll just let you use the bathroom and then get back to your meal, and then you can go ahead and start on that, because you are pretty... Wait, why can't we... Oh, okay, she's already on eating it, that's why. Nice, we got that main goal done. Okay, so once you're done with that, get back out here and eat your grilled steak, and then I think after that they should be able to talk about the meal. So who else do we have here? Ooh, this is one of the a sin that one of you made. Is that guy? Oh, that's her. Oh, he's an adult now. Wait, adult. Wait. Oh, that's the father. Okay, I think. Okay, Jimmy. Jimmy was the son. I got confused for a minute there. I was like, wait, he was a teen. Like 2 days ago. How did he become an adult? Like, that makes no sense. And then we got. I think these Sims are neighbors of CJ and Skylo. And then I don't know who that guy is. Okay, anyway, I keep getting distracted from this date. We're here for these two, not to get distracted by other things. Aw, look at that. Can we talk about the meal? Is that a thing we could do yet? Apparently not. Maybe he could do that. There we go. Okay, things about meal. What else can we do? So we have to do that 3 times. So you can discuss food flavors. And complain about the dish. Is it bad? No, it looks like that's probably pretty good. Yeah, okay, no need to complain about that. Okay. There we go, we'll just do things about the meal again. And then they're both pretty tired, and it's at 10 p.m., so we're gonna probably be wrapping this up fairly soon. Okay, are you even eating? Okay, yeah, you are eating. You're just taking your sweet old time. Alright, let's flirt with our date while flirty. Why are you pissed off? Things between the two of them went pretty well this date. There was the whole awkwardness with Malcolm, but apart from that, I'd say it was a pretty good dinner. Wasn't sure what to expect. I wasn't sure if maybe Judith would all of a sudden get angry, but she didn't. The two of them are getting really tired though, and they have work early the next day, so I'm gonna end this date and then be back the next day. It's the next morning, and this situation definitely needs some explaining. So in the last part, we did see Malcolm and Kai talking at the park, and Lauren brought up that it may have been because he wants to get to know his grandchildren, but Meredith and Judith aren't picking up any of his calls. They aren't allowing any contact. They're just not even listening to him at all. So he ran into Kai at the park and was trying to ask him where Kyle and Judith live so that he could stop by and get to meet his grandchildren that way, or, you know, figure out some way from there to get to meet his grandchildren and get to know them better. And Kai did tell him where they lived, so the previous night he was kind of doing a little bit of stalking, like just checking out the house, and he noticed that Judith and Kyle were going out, so he followed them to the restaurant to do the whole, oh look, I bumped into you thing. And he was trying to be charming in hopes that Judith would, you know, him and Judith would talk and it'd be good, and she would say, oh, you want to meet your grandchildren, that he could get to meet them that way. But of course it didn't go that way, and Judith just brushed him off and told him to go away and that she doesn't want anything to do with him. So he came up with a more sinister idea to get to know his grandchildren and spend some time with them. So what he did was he, once again, visited their house just as the boys were walking down the street to go to school. And once they were out of view of the house, he went up to them and told them all about how he was their grandfather and Judith was being mean and keeping him away from them, and asked them if they'd like to skip school and go to the aquarium and park instead, and that he would pretend to be their father and call out sick so they would never get in trouble. And I mean, to them, going to the aquarium or the park sounded a lot better than sitting in a classroom all day. So, you know, and they also knew that he was their grandfather because while Judith hasn't allowed contact, she has shown them pictures and talked a little about them, so they know what he looked like. They know that he is actually their grandfather, not just some random stranger. And they have been curious about getting to know the grandfather because Judith really hasn't told them the full story about him, so they're just thinking that she's making him out to be worse than he is. So while they know it's probably a really bad idea to skip school, they were excited about the idea of getting to spend time with their mysterious grandfather. So, yeah, they said why not? And plus he's going to call out sick for them, so it's not like their mother would ever know. And the reason why Malcolm does want to get to know his grandsons is because he does feel bad about how awful of a father he was to Judith. And he wants to atone for that some by being a good grandfather to his grandsons, but of course Meredith and Judith weren't allowing that, and he really wanted to get to know them, so he just took matters into his own hands and figured out his own way to do it because, well, I guess in a way he is trying to be a slightly better person with this. He's still Malcolm, so he has questionable morals, and figures that if he gets them home at a reasonable time, Judith will never know what happened, because of course she's not going to be getting a call from the school saying that her sons were absent because he called out sick for them. So he figures no harm will be done. Of course, he's telling Jax and Phoenix to not say anything about this to their mother or grandmothers or father, or else they're not going to be able to have any more fun days like this. So we'll see if they actually do keep their mouths shut about it. And this whole moving these two into Malcolm's household thing is just temporary because I wanted to be able to control all three of them, so I figured this would be the best way to do that. But I will move them back to the household that they were in before after this is all over. So let's joke about gross food. That's always cool with kids. And what is Mr. Jax up to? Okay, just sitting over here. And we probably should also make sure that none of their friends are here because we definitely don't want them ratting, like tattling on them or, telling Olivia or Meredith or Judith or Kyle that they saw them out with Malcolm during the day. He definitely doesn't want that, so if he does catch anyone that they know walking in, he'll try to get them out of there as quick as possible. But let's talk to Jax as well. So we'll give him a heartfelt compliment, and maybe I'll head over. I don't know, there's no one here that they know, so I might just stay here rather than risking them running into someone that they know. And what do we have here? Oh, feeling trapped from his non-committal trait. Oh yeah, so he has made a slight bit of progress since we last left off. I mean, he's still not doing super well in life, of course. He's still a criminal, all of that, but he's on the last milestone of this. And to move past this, he has to witness the death of a sim, which is kind of creepy and concerning that that's something that he wants to do. I mean, he's definitely not a good guy, but the thing is, he's not 100% bad. He does have a heart somewhere in there, and, that's what you're seeing here with him wanting to get to know his grandsons, even though he goes about it in a not-so-great way. And then he has gotten I got like one promotion in his job, so he's doing slightly better. I mean, he's not the most ambitious criminal, so he's moving up through this really slowly and is still making hardly any money. So he's still living in that piece of crap house that he was in before. And yeah, he's also almost maxed out his mischief skill. But he's going to be on his best behavior with his grandsons because he doesn't want to freak them out or anything like that. Like, he wants them to think their grandfather's just the coolest guy ever and wants them to like him and all that stuff, so he's kind of hiding his true self from them. But we'll just chat with them some more, maybe give a hug. I don't know if we're close enough with him for him to want to do that, so maybe we'll not go about that yet. Oh, it looks like he wants to. What does he want to do? Play a social prank? Well, we could have him just prank someone in front of them, just to, just kind of show that he's cool and he's got a sense of humor, all that good stuff. So let's see what we could do to this guy. Maybe not pickpocket. Let's do a more innocent prank. So we can do the noxious cloud thing. That's fairly innocent. Or a trick with a hand buzzer. That's always a fun time. So we'll have a go and trick this guy with a hand buzzer just to, just to get his grandsons to laugh. Okay, just get out of that, so that can happen. I'm not sure if he's gonna do that. Okay, no, he's not even gonna do that in front of them, so never. Or no, we could have him just get him prank one of them a little bit. I think actually, yeah, let's do that. So we'll just have him trick one of them with a hand buzzer, and they'll probably think it's hilarious. So can you even do that to a kid? What I do? Describe? No. Let's not describe the apocalypse. We can do the noxious cloud thing, so we'll have him do that to Phoenix. Not sure if he's gonna find that funny or not. I actually forget what exactly this looks like. Are you gonna do it? Nice, just wafting that over to him. Aw. Definitely winning over the kids here. Yeah, I think they actually like that. What do we have? Get to know Lucas. Oh, he's friends with Lucas. So if Lucas isn't here, then that's cool. I don't think Lucas is really going to say anything to anyone, but it looks like he's not even here anyway. So we're still good. And I probably should have him get these two home soon, just so we don't raise any suspicions. So yeah, they're supposed to be getting off work, or not work, school at 3 p.m. So yeah, probably shouldn't keep them out too much longer. We've been having him talk to Phoenix, Phoenix a lot, so we'll have him go out here and talk to Jack some, just work on that relationship. But yeah, I feel like, I feel like these two are definitely thinking that he's a pretty cool grandpa. So I'm sure they love to spend more time with him. And then after he's done talking to Jax for a little bit, I'll have him get the two of them home so no one there is suspicious. Jax and Phoenix just got home, and it appears as though they've gone away with playing hooky, but we'll see if that stays true. What is this? Oh, poor doll. Oh, who broke the... probably Judith. Judith always breaks the doll... Aw. Judith always breaks the dollhouse when she gets angry. Like, that's just what she does, so we'll... I didn't even come up with anyone to ask to repair it. Okay, well, we'll have Olivia go up here and repair it, just so these two stop crying. And I guess I'll have them work on their aspiration a little bit. So what do we have to do for you? Level 5 mental skills. So I'll just have you go out here and play some chess. And then as for you, you had to achieve level 5 creativity skill. So yeah, we'll just put that up on the wall so we can have you draw something else. Oh good, she finally finished repairing that. And I'm going to end the part soon. I'd love to know what you all think should happen with the situation with Malcolm. And since I focus more so on Judith, Kyle, and the kids in this part, I'll focus more on, Meredith and Olivia in the next part. Oh, what is this? Office copy machine is broken. Everyone is looking at Judith. Will she attempt to fix it? We'll have her fix it. See how that goes. Okay, that did not go well. So she's probably not going to be in that great of a mood when she comes home. But yeah, I'm going to end the part here. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and bye!